damned. This chibi lies very bad. What are you talking about? Ah, regretted. Beg for mercy now already, too late. Okay, let's click around to the merge screen and see that it still doesn't do anything. Hooray! So glad. Let's see if there's any new interesting Digimons available. Shell, I don't have one of those. Lobster, I don't have one of those. Faebug, I have. Powlung, I have. Praying Mantis minus, I have. Nasal Discharge, I have. Shell, Lobster, you're new. They were the only new ones. I have loads of money, mainly because I have no use for any of the stuff they sell. The Angel Bless. I mean, sure, why not? Waste some money on that. I already had some. Whatever. Yeah, sure. There we go. I almost never need to use any of these, but I keep on buying them. The bottom of sea, your work fight! Here is the bottom of sea base ground. Here is the Yaku Ancient, the dragon reform of base ground. Want finally fight with Cien. Probably 2 is 2 will soon face last to the battle. My mental state good nervous. My mental state good nervous too, Uwu. My mental state good nervous as well. Oh, the chicken heart. Have what good? Kindness nervous of. You yourself not just nervous get stammer. My, I witch have the... Yes, it's so much worse than a stammer. He's just, like, blithering incoherently. My hand, too, is shivering still. So I guess we're afraid because we're in the deep sea. Calculate your severe. Super Sea Dragon can find incredibly here come to. You treat to can discover our more severe place. It's so incoherent. I get nothing. At the beginning I do something, not small of tone. That let us see you actually have many strong. Come to. Oh, dearie, dearie, dear. 32, 33, 33, looks like 33 is my normal level. What's Nasal Discharge at? 35 still. He's still over leveled. Okay, 33 is looking for 33, 33, that says 31, I don't know how to read. 33, 33. Hope everybody's very excited by this incredibly exciting video game. 32. 32. Good, we did it. Yeah, definitely let them come to me, but it's going to be a little bit annoying with this wall, because if I don't arrange myself carefully, they're actually going to be able to attack me through that wall. So I think what I'm going to do is essentially arrange myself... let me see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so arrange myself like this, and still let them come to me. See my severe! Oh my god! The cheat I would like for this game is just remove dodging. Just remove dodging entirely. Remove it as a game mechanic. I don't want dodging to happen in either direction. I don't want the enemy to be able to dodge. I'm fine if I also can't dodge. Just remove dodging from the game. Sure. Poison attack. Why not? Oh, no! Oh, no, but I don't like it. But I don't like it. high pressure claw. Oh no! But I don't like it. I don't like any of the Digimons. I don't like their design. I don't like their look. They make me very uncomfortable and unhappy. I don't like it. Okay, so we've got ADMR. I mean, obviously attack and defense. M is M motion? Is that how much dodging they can do? Or is M, is that like their magic power? Does that affect their spell points? Is R their revolutions per minute? Attack, decay, mutilate, release. Just like that. This is a new style of musical instrument. Oh, M is movement. Yeah, it's their movement range. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. In which case, nothing makes sense. I don't know. I just don't know. I just don't know. I mean, their movement seems random. It's not like motivated to get towards me at all. I mean, it's arranged like a tactics RPG, but there's just no tactics. The tactics are dodge. Try not, instead of get hit, try not doing that. That's your tactics. Maybe you have to surround the chest from all sides and just speculate. Yeah, that seems pretty likely. No, it's about to make a bunch of new enemies. I wasted my time. Oh, it didn't! It didn't! Okay, the bottom of the see your work fight. Let's press merge for no reason. It's never worked before. Great. Strange frog, hooray. Cockroach, haven't seen that. Defend, I think I've seen that, but I definitely don't have one. Moku, I don't think I have one of those either. Kuni, I don't think I have any of these. Moku, I'm not quite sure of. Whatever. It's only money. The Angel I have never used any of them. Wow, suddenly it's offering, like, the lower level stuff again. That's so weird. Sure, why not? Hey, is not we stronger? I feel the dragon reform now sent out of the person was more and more not qualified. Yeah, take that, dragon reform. It is little too boasted, the GR. Ha you true interesting. You don't quarrel the, let's go the. And long time no see. Enemy? Stopping worrying. It is our old friend. Have what matter, Wuxi? Enemy not is to have to see now only arrive of opponent. Oh, they're very shocked by whatever the hell that was. You are to said that still have the real backstage enemy? Exactly, This is to what happened, to say the clear. Yeah, please say it clearly. One day there will you meeting know of. Say the clear. How so to walk the? This it's inside of mean is. This it's inside of mean is what? That's my question too, Tai-E. This is inside of mean of what? I think the tour fact total can slowly a now. How is it possible to tour can be to thou thought it can be to thought the to let's go the. Here have kindness is imprisoned much of Digimons! I think to wise CN is catch Digimon's close here. Who are you? Their kindness, wretchedness, oh! And we take them out together. And escape from the underground prison. We all usually take outcome. We leave at once. Did we just break into a prison and now we have to break out of the prison? I don't understand at all what just happened. Beautiful thought. Enemy! Have the here we are, even if is a musky space toe. Do not think that also to pass the is like this that try. Okay, very important. Very important. First I had to go snag Big Gape. Let's not forget Big Gape. It's very important. Okay, now that Big Gape is accounted for, I have at least one level 36. Big Gape is our hero. Big Gape is love. Big Gape is life. Now 35s. Wow, these new idiots are useless. Now 34s. And now 33s. Ah, good point, Speclad. Praying Mantis is equally important because I finally can stab. Finally! I think I do have Praying Mantis because he's high enough level, right? Yeah, here he is. He's 36. He'll be on our team for a while anyway. Don't they have some kind of accuracy booster or speed booster or anything to fox the missing? Says Joey in chat, who appears to have also been translated by the same translators as this game. Okay, well, this is literally the same map, but even more stupid. This is the music that plays in hell, says Billy Chat. I mean, hell can't be that bad, can it? That seems a bit exaggerated. All of this is nothing. This is getting cut out of it. You are getting a unique experience. Anybody who watches the videos later will never get the same experience as you get by watching live, being the bad experience that no one wants. Least of all me. Basically, what I should do is, like, keep a constant, have, like, the main bulk just keep moving forwards, and then leave behind whoever is underleveled to mop up. And just, like, have a rotation of who I consider underleveled. That's all of the tactics to this tactical RPG, is trying to arrange it so that the correct character does the final attack. That's it. That's the tactics, that's all. It also doesn't help that I just consider the Game Boy Color, like, probably the worst Nintendo system ever. I have a definite bias against this terrible system. Honestly, Speclad, I would say possibly worse than the Virtual Boy. Not like worse to use, but like morally worse. I am only in range of the flower petal attack, so useless. No, that's the thing I'm laughing to death, is that it wasn't good for its time. Because the thing with the Game Boy Color is it's just a Game Boy with a color screen, and the Game Boy was quite sort of unadvanced for when it was released some 12 years before the Game Boy Color. And so the Game Boy Color has an 8-bit Z80 processor. It's such a terrible system. And meanwhile, like, the competitors were doing mobile 3D gaming. And Game Boy was going like, you get some colors now. They were just taking advantage of the fact that they had such market dominance that they didn't need to innovate at all. It makes no sense to compare it to the Game Gear, because the Game Gear was like 10 years earlier. The Game Gear was relative to the Game Boy, not the Game Boy Color. The Game Boy Color was a re-release of the Game Boy a decade later with almost no improvements except for a color screen that only has like 16 colors at a time or something. It's truly pathetic. The Game Boy Color is an awful system. Yeah, Miv, all of the competitors to the original Game Boy were in color, and then 10 years, and mind you, it was a mistake for all of the competitors to be in color, because, like, the reason the Game Gear was so gigantic is that it ate, like, 50 batteries. It was not, like, a good design for the time, but 10 years later, you could do better than, oh, we used the same 8-bit processor and just added a small selection of colors. It's just like, it was a time when Nintendo clearly thought innovation was not important and they were just going to increment rather than innovate. The CPU is a little bit faster and it has more RAM, Speclad. Which, yeah, great, what innovations. They bought a CPU they could still get, and no one made CPUs as slow as the original Game Boy. Bravo. And, you know, it has to have more memory, because the graphics take more memory, because they're in color. And the problem with the Game Boy Color had nothing to do with like the games available on the Game Boy Color. Like the developers put Herculean effort into essentially like backporting entire genres of games that should not have been on such a weak, pathetic system. Like, even the Game Boy Advance was fairly pathetic for its time. The Game Boy Advance was against the N-Gage. Now, mind you, Speclad, I am not praising the N-Gage, but in terms of, like, gaming power, there's really no comparison. The N-Gage was a terrible device in its own way. It was, you know, by trying to be everything, it was, like, slightly terrible at everything. Like, it could do everything slightly badly. It was a game system and a phone, and the fact that it wasn't particularly good at either of those things isn't important, because it was both. Wait, I keep forgetting that I have Saint Shell. But that means I'm not using Finally Stab! And of course, you know, there's also the Tiger Gamecom, which was only modestly worse than the Game Boy in spite of being like 15 years later. Ah, yeah, we knew it had to happen. Yeah, there they all are. It's just a bear. Hey. Quite good of real strength. Is that a Zed hiding behind the Pookie Man phase? Is that, like, I don't know. Is a bear. Wow, good job, Uwu, you did it. It is very strong. Have no idea to connect bear also. Does this is your dying wish, to connect with a bear? Go to die. Okay, so they're mostly right there. It was a tilde, says Speclad. Oh yeah, it probably was a tilde. In the battle of Big Gape versus Big Gape. And he only had small gapes thus far. You know, the more I say big gape, the more it has no meaning, but the moment you say small gape in response, that just comes, it makes it come crashing back down to earth. I didn't want it to have a meaning, okay? It's just his name. He's Big Gape. Oh no, the SP lat can't use. Let's fix that. HP, 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 SP. Drink some chicken soup. You need to hold out. You need to hold out long enough to experience the brilliant dialogue. Kill him. With love! Yeah, it's Big Gape's only weakness, love. Hoo-hoo! Just still is really dangerous. We leave at once here. Right! Otherwise do not know to treat meeting appear monster. Right! We still want to protect the safe of these Digimons! Go out! We still want to protect them so they can safely leave, maybe? We set out! And Specklat, I can't really announce the cutscenes as funny a joke as that is. They go by on their own if you wait, so I have to just keep up with them. Let's watch Merge not do anything. Hey look, Merge doesn't do anything. Isn't that great how Merge does nothing? What Digimons do you have for sale? Three-Head Dragon I've got. Fierce Ghost, don't have that. Fly Dragon, that was hard to kill. Cactus I have. Sea Lion I have. Oh, upgrade badges once again available. I've got plenty of money. I don't need any of the other crap, so... Stopped here, Cien! Why are you calling him Cien? That's not his name! Letting me introduce the new friend to your introduce the new friend to your cognition. What a thoughtful way to say that. Ho ho, you have still what skill to recruit to usually come out. That's done the Chimila. This is my masterpiece, Chimila. Monster! I've seen them all the time, but I'm gonna react to this one quite extremely because it's a monster. This is the angel, the wing of Fly Dragon. The feet of Chialulu. Oh, I see. It's some kind of like patched together beast. The tail of Gape Dragon. Ku Chiaslang Shi Pao Lung, the arm of devil. Can you speak English, please? I mean, at least as much as the rest are speaking English. The body of Pao Lung. The hair of Machine Dragon. Too terrorized. Not meeting. There are only 4 of us here. He blended them incredibly. It's such an attractive being. What do you actually want to do? Exclamation point, Cien. Damned. This chibi lie is very bad. What are you talking about? Regretted? Beg for mercy now already, too late. Who meeting be beg for mercy to you? Despite come, you don't regret. Nowadays, the moment still retreat. We still is to take first these Digimons. Escape here. Doubt the mistake. Arrive the safe zone. All right, we quick go out. Oh, so we are going to fight Chi-Mi-La-Mon. I thought we weren't going to. Is he actually here, or none of those looked like... Looks like 37 is my top level right now. No, 38. Good old Big Gape. So, gotta make sure we have Big Gape on the team. And we also can't forget... Where'd he go? We can't forget I've forgotten. Yep, you missed it, Bit. It is very brief interludes. You blink and you miss it. You got one chance. 37. I think we have 10 here. 37, 37, 36. Oh, I missed a 37. 36. 36. Looking for 35. This Chi-Mi-La is bad. The one I just made. 35. What a weird pattern. Why are we in a figure 8? It's the point of... Oh, I see. I gets it. I gets it. We're just like in a battle arena here. So is any of these the Chi-Mi-La monster? Here's Triangle Dragon. Here's Chariot. Chariot, incredible. Here's Yakula. It's just like a freaky bird. Here's Kuchia. Kuchia. Here's Lobster. It must be this. There's Chi-Mi-La. Oh. Oh, I don't like it. Oh, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. You do have... What? There are range 6 moves? I mean, it costs 40 SP, which seems a bit excessive. Wow, there are range 6 moves. Well, may as well try it and see what it does. Oh, look at how special that is. Oh, it attacks multiple. I mean, I don't really know whether it did damage. That seems damaged. That seems probably damaged. That seems maybe damaged. That's quite a move. Maybe? I don't really know. I'm not quite sure what just happened there. I'm really more confused than ever, to be honest.